58, 59, and you're late.
I shouldn't be late. I hit start streaming, man. I did.
Well, stream didn't show up to me until after 4:01 had rolled around.
I'm sharing screen.
I don't know what else to tell you.
God damn it. Anyway. Yeah, hey everybody, ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Jobs, and today we're gonna let's just cat our way through another set of emergency situations and some emergency situations in the game and suggested dialogue on our end. So, that being said, go ahead and get the show started. Uninvited. Right, so last time I left off. Yeah, I got my hyperloads already done, like... Alright, let's see... Oh, that's right, I got another case to solve today. I got another bloody case to solve. Everybody ready for this long-ass shit? Now, don't get me wrong, I enjoy this shit anyway. Oh, do I hear the lowly again? I think I hear a lowly.
Good job.
You know, I always say it like that just to grump you.
She's at it again.
Behind the lies.
Hey, kitty girl, what are you doing? No trespassing.
Oh, miss! Chloe's better!
Chloe? Who are you talking about?
Chloe's the kitty you helped. Now she comes over to play.
Glad to hear it. In any case, you're not allowed here.
Hey, miss. What's your name?
Me? Oh, I'm Naomi. Naomi Kimishima.
Okay. Hi, Naomi. I'm Alyssa.
Little girl, I wonder if you know that you're talking to a former terrorist.
Probably not.
Yep, so I can come see you anytime.
She's a playable character in Trouble in Terrorist Town.
This is a place where most people can't.
Delphi agents.
Need to reskin this now.
This little princess. Am I intruding?
Chief.
Hey, look, it's Christopher
Hello,
Walken.
mister. I'm Alyssa.
Hello, Alyssa. I'm David.
Alright, I call him Christopher
Excuse
Walken.
me, but can I borrow Naomi for just a moment?
Okay. Naomi's got work to do, right? I'll be going then. Bye-bye, Naomi. See you later.
It seems you've made a cute little friend.
You know she doesn't have any security clearance, right?
Now, you think I'm that uptight? It's not like we're using diamonds to decorate the garden.
Anyway.
Diamonds to decorate the
we're here to
garden.
talk about
Well, in
work,
Minecraft, I do grow my diamonds, so...
Yes, a few hours
I just thought I'd throw that out
found
there.
in Oxford. The FBI is requesting that we send you to investigate it.
Oh, another FBI assigned
Really? Is
investigation.
there some crime involved?
It's our job to determine that. What do you say?
This is my duty, isn't it? I'm on it.
Alright. Let's see what kind of case we're about to deal with today.
The victim lived in a cottage in Oxford.
Oh, this looks like an old man.
The husband called the police saying he had killed her.
Oh, that's a woman?
When
Yep.
they arrived, she was on the floor
She
with
looks
a chest
kind of
wound.
shriveled up. Oh, hey, she's getting the call. Getting the phone call. Let's see who calling. Can't save you, huh? Joseph. Well, was there a second victim in the case or something?
The FBI thinks the husband may not be telling the truth.
Uh-oh.
All right. Let's discover how this tragedy played out.
Yes. Oh, it's an older woman, 75 years old. Somehow got murdered and it's not of natural causes. Yeah, when it's not natural causes, most people will probably dismiss it as natural causes until otherwise. Older woman found dead at home in the mountains. Suspect reported to the police that he was responsible.
Yes, ma'am. The victim is 75-year-old Alma Parker. Her husband Joseph called the police late last night. On arrival, they found her body, stabbed in the chest. The husband was in a wheelchair, holding a bloody knife. Joseph's account is that they had a fight that escalated.
He's in a wheelchair. They had a fight. He somehow stabbed her. I wasn't aware that people in wheelchairs were quite spry, but I guess I'll just have to take it at face, take what I'm hearing. There's definitely more to it, but, you know, I heard weirder shit.
That's what he says happened.
Find out what you can about the murder. I'll check the body.
Right, please get started.
The dead tell no tales. And if they do, nobody listens. Only the dead who haven't died yet can discover.
Weird is one way to put it, Troy. It is definitely weird.
It's a weird. Oh,
Let's begin.
you mean this weird
Show
case?
me how you...
The truth can never really die. I like the tagline. The victim is Alma Parker. Joseph Parker, man in a wheelchair, suspected of stabbing a woman that can stand up. Even if she's a little bit old, she still should not have been able to get stabbed so easily. There's definitely something wrong here. You'll see why this mission is weird, huh? Okay. Well, done like said, the mission's gonna be weird. I suppose I'm gonna see why this is gonna be weird. The only way we're gonna find out is to investigate, as always. Okay, so I don't have any sort of evidence, so let's go to the evidence room and check the body. Okay, the clothes have a blood stain on it seems. Examination of the personal effects. There's blood on the wrist. He totally cut herself.
On the left sleeve. It could be the murderer's blood. This needs to be investigated further.
Okay. Oh, what's all this?
What's this? Is it hair? That's bizarre because
Alma and Joseph have white hair. That's black hair. That means a black person did it.
Your logic.
indeed, the victim and the suspect reportedly both have white
My
hair.
logic is wise.
I need to send this in for analysis and identification.
Jobs, you've got everything you can from personal effects.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to see if I could get an achievement, quote unquote. I got the quote here, the word achievement. Oh, what's with the star on the side of her head?
The victim has a wound on
Oh, she was so much of a patriot, she had the United States flag tag tattooed on the side of her head.
Yeah, I don't think that's quite it.
Well, actually, she is pretty old. Is it like Confederate stars or something?
What can the murderer's do?
The star-shaped bruise. Shape of the weapon. Why would that be? How am I supposed to answer something about a goddamn star? Are there any star-shaped weapons?
Who knows?
Zeo Ranger 5 red. Oh, okay, darling. So it was a Power Ranger next door. The only time we ever had a black Power Ranger though was Power Rangers SPD. So I guess that rules out the black guy theory. Time of death. I doubt that rules the time of death or the killer's dominant arm. And you can't tell blood type by some goddamn Confederate stars on the side of an old person's head. Shape of the weapon? I'm just gonna go ahead and take a shot in the dark with the shape of the weapon. No, wait. Let me look at this shit again.
Jones, you were really overthinking this.
I am overthinking this shit because... You wanna know why I'm overthinking it? Look at this. I see one star, but it looks like there's like 3 more. It's like a tattoo that kind of got rubbed out. That's
why. It's almost like she got hit by something that had a pattern of stars on it.
Oh, so she was hit with the American flag. Okay, she was hit with the American flag, I guess.
Yes, we can figure out the shape of the weapon that inflicted them. Still, a star-shaped bruise. What kind of weapon would move that?
The American flag.
This stab wound is small, but it's rather deep.
Small stab wound. Hot dog box.
It's a different size.
Essentially, well, she is overthinking this. Maybe I am. Oh, wait. What the hell is this? Oh my god, she was totally holding a bean in her hand.
This is internal bleeding. It might have been caused by something pressing against the palm.
Bean, man. Bean. She was holding a beanie baby too hard.
It would require a great deal of force to leave this mark on the victim. Was she struggling against the murderer? Or is there a different reason behind it?
What the hell is this?
What could this be?
Okay, so now we got another black bruise.
I've never seen a bruise like this. Is it something congenital?
Okay, hands are fine. I don't want to have to notice another broken finger. The eyes are okay too. Well then, I guess I probably investigated all I could regarding the victim's personal.
Are you forgetting the giant stab wound in your chest?
Oh right. You know what? That stuck out like a sore dog.
This must be the fatal stab wound.
No, I totally forgot about it. You know, sometimes stab wounds don't stick out because it's a stab wound, and I'm used to stab wounds being treated as a joke. Star shape, cross shape. There's another cross shape. I wanted to say an X, but there is no X. Cross shaped mold like Makuru. I said, God damn it. Yeah, well, she ain't a time traveler. She's 75. She's old and wrinkly and Confederate and already somehow got gutted.
What kind of weapon has a shape like that?
Alright, let's get out of the room. Back to the office. I thought that was a voice recording of the guy they arrested. Naturally, you would think. Okay, internal bleeding, back wound and front wound. Oh, actually, first. Let's
Hey,
give the
guy,
hair to
could you
little guy.
analyze this hair?
Yes, of course. Dr. Kimishima, this isn't human hair. It seems to be from some sort of animal.
An animal?
Did the victims have any tame household creatures?
You know, they're called pets.
You know they're called pets.
Strange. Still, this is obviously not human
Damn it,
hair.
little guy.
I can see cuticles, so this isn't synthetic hair or a fiber.
Alright. Can you identify what animal it's from?
No, that's beyond my expertise. Oh, but I do see something odd about it.
Go on.
Well, the hair has a tip, but the other end doesn't have a root.
No root. That means
What? What?
so the hair had been cut.
Right. This means that the hair didn't fall off the animal naturally.
Why would something like this be on the corpse?
Yeah, this is why Naomi is pretty cool. You know what? I bet you a furry killed her. Okay. Am I going places yet?
These stab wounds are different sizes, but they have the
Yes,
same
you're going
shape.
places. Straight to hell.
Oh! Sounds like Shadow the Hedgehog is displeased with my reasoning. And legend says it was a war wheel. These stab wounds are different sizes. They have the same. Wait, they're wolf.
Yes, it was a werewolf. As you see, the victim was actually a Vinker.
What is this? Some sort of is this some sort of don't trash out plot from True Blood or something? I don't know. Oh, Teen Wolf. That's the word, I guess. Oh, maybe the culprit was Jacob from that stupid movie Twilight. That muscular Mexican dude that all the girls go gaga over.
Mexican.
I don't know what he is. Look,
Native American.
oh, right. He's a Redskin. He's from Washington. Redskins.
Washington State, not DC.
The Washington Redskins on DC. They are Washington State. Now I'm talking football all of a sudden. Everybody knows about the Washington Redskins, my friend. That's what happens, man. Star-shaped wounds appeared on the corpse's chest and back. The weapon penetrated the body. The victim was stabbed twice. There are 2 murder weapons. There are 2 murderers. Maybe the weapon just penetrated the body. I mean, that is possible if that's the case. Like, similarly shaped wounds appeared on the chest and back, different sizes, is a penetration. Yeah, I know all about
These
that
two wounds were
penetration.
caused by the same strike, piercing all the way through the body.
Oh. Either is the killer bee almost.
If that's the case, the entry wound was...
Actually, exit wound always tend to be bigger than the entry wound. At least that's what I got from whenever I saw like a gun demonstration. Whenever I see a bullet enter something and it enter out from the back it always has this huge hole in it. Let's go with the back. Ah! God, fuck up. I'm thinking gun logic and not stab wound logic.
You should be thinking with hot dog box logic.
That'd be even dumber, man. I'm thinking like a Texan, not an actual.
If these wounds were caused by the same strike, it would have to be 20 centimeters or longer.
Also, done like if Naomi was in Psycho Pass, we wouldn't even have a plot. It'd be over in 3 episodes.
This isn't enough to identify a weapon, but it does get us one step closer.
It was a butterfly knife. Oh. Okay, I've been thinking.
Dr. Kimishima, do you need an analysis?
Well, I'm not here to ask you out on a date. Just
Lol.
Okay. Are these bloodstains?
Yes, they were on the victim's left sleeve.
That's odd. This blood isn't the victim's.
What do you mean?
Well, the results say that only the H-type antigen was detected in this blood. That makes this blood type O.
The victim has type A blood. What about her husband? He's a suspect.
He has type O. Does this mark him as the culprit after all?
Let's not start jumping to conclusions. First, let's check to see if the husband is injured. If this blood came from him, he must be wounded.
Huh, okay. +1 star. Type O blood. Animal. I'm just gonna combine every bloody thing. No, wait, that's a freaking murder weapon. That's not the murder weapon, obviously. This knife is too damn small. Can't even penetrate anybody. Oh, that'll make a gutting. 20 centimeters long. What made this shape? Nope. Alright, let's see. Oh, I thought I'd be able to combine star-shaped blues with somebody. No, I'm just gonna combine every bloody thing. I'm combining you all. You're like, I'm playing poker right now. Or Cards Against Humanity, however you want to play.
Maybe you should just exit the computer and see what happens.
I already did, nothing happened.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. I gotta combine something else. Something else I gotta combine with.
Little guy, can we determine the shape of this weapon?
So was that. I had to give that to little guy. I had to give that to me in the corner.
I think so, yes. I'll need some information, though.
While I'm doing all of this investigating, he playing Miiverse. Or Tomodachi Life.
What can you tell me? How big is it?
Well, it's at least...
Well, I didn't read the
20
evidence.
centimeters. It's shaped like a...
It's the cross wall, man.
Yes, thank you. We'll have the results in a moment. I see. This isn't a cutting tool, like a knife. It's like a spike or a spear. Or something meant for piercing.
So, a stabbing weapon. I don't like the looks of this.
Right. This isn't your usual murder weapon.
Ledges.
You can't put in your cards into defense mode. No, Legends, I have not. I have not put any of my cards into defense mode. I'm all about attacking, or lacking.
Something's not right. What do you think, little guy?
You mean the weapon in the shape of the wound, right?
That knife isn't long enough to have done that, and it's nowhere close to the right shape. No, something else has to be the real murder weapon. The second thing this tells us is...
Joseph hated Alma. Joseph is definitely the killer. No, Joseph is lying. He's lying. I can't say he ain't the killer, but he is lying. Solid evidence. Hell yeah! 1,300 attack points, bitch!
I agree.
Dude. Oh wait, that's not even that many attack points. I'll probably get blasted by some sort of XYZ monster. Yeah, I don't want to attack
We know for sure that the knife isn't the
attack
murder
cards
weapon.
and shit. Knife isn't a murder weapon. So, do you have to be a doctor to get into forensics or anything like that in real life?
Who the killer is?
No, but you do... You still end up doing a fairly medical field of study.
I see.
I mean, you have to understand how the body works to understand how it dies.
Blue eyes, white lie obtained.
Take it easy. We just have to think about
This
it.
is amazing.
A sharp weapon, like a spear, that can go through a human body. We'll have to find out what it was.
Well, we could always go to the crime scene and find something out. Husband's lie.
Dr. Kimishima, we're done interrogating
Oh.
Joseph.
Okay, fantastic.
Joseph.
You might want to save, by the way.
Victim's husband.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't want no bloody power failure. No Texas-style power failure.
Yes.
Because you know, if it happens, you know, I'm just gonna have to do that do-si-do and all of
I'd
that.
like to hear the
I'll be going
recordings myself anyway.
yeehaw while I'm destroying my room in a fit of anger.
I want to know if the
That'll
blood on the
that'll
victim's
be the
sleeve was
thing.
his or
That'll
not.
be the problem.
I've already sent you the data. You can examine
Still
it
hear me,
whenever
by
you
the
want.
way, just making sure, right?
That's odd. The wind almost sounds like Jubbs' voice. Huh.
Yep. Oh, shut up.
Swear I just heard him say something.
Let's see. Let's listen to this guy's testimony. Injuries.
I've already told you people, it was a domestic dispute.
It's true. He did confess to killing his wife.
I was angry at my wife and I stabbed her. I was angry at my
Oh, we got
wife and I
solid
stabbed
evidence
her.
that he's a lying
There
bastard.
is to it. So what if I'm in a wheelchair? It doesn't mean I can't stab someone. She was standing right in front of me, so I just shanked her right there. She was standing. I turned myself into the police right after. You know what happened after that. What about my hand? I injured it, that's all.
I see. The victim's husband does have an injury on his hand. This will prove that the bloodstains came from the husband.
Oh,
True. These pieces of information do share a common bond.
Joseph is 5 years younger than his wife. Oh, that's right. His wife is 75. He's 70. I guess the guy liked older women, huh? I mean, ain't nothing wrong with liking an older woman, I guess. I mean,
It's 70 and 75. Does age difference really matter?
at this point, no. But you would think you would think that an aging guy like that would want someone hot and fresh, and not on the exclamation chopping block.
The blood on the victim's sleeve is type O. Joseph has a wound on his right hand, and he himself has type O blood. There's little doubt that the bloodstains on the sleeve were left by him.
Solid evidence!
That
Got
doesn't
another
prove
piece
that
of
he
solid
killed
evidence
Alma.
already. I ain't never got solid evidence this damn fast.
We need more evidence to be certain. Let's keep investigating.
Okay. We still gotta explain the weapon, the animal fur, the eternal bleeding, the black bruise, and the star-shaped bruise.
This is one bizarre case. There's so much about it that's hard to believe.
You don't think the husband did it, Dr. Kimishima?
Who knows? Anyway, let's put the facts we know so far in order. The reason why it's doubtful that the victim's husband is the murderer is because...
His hand is injured. Actually, if his hand was injured, like, well, I could say that, but then it doesn't have to be a dominant hand that got injured. But then again, if he was a guy in a wheelchair, if I were in a wheelchair, I wouldn't.
You're missing the big thing again, Jobs.
Huh?
You're missing the big thing.
I'm missing a big thing, and what is that? It's the weapon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. He hit the real murder weapon. It's either that. Oh. Okay, it's the murder
The
weapon.
knife he says he used could not have caused the wounds she died of. There are other reasons to doubt him too, no matter what weapon he used. Pushing it all the way through a human body would require a lot of strength, but
He can't stand.
Indeed. He is wheelchair-bound and cannot stand under his own strength. Would he be able to kill someone like this while sitting in a wheelchair?
His hospital records make it clear that he can't stand up at all.
Yes. The shape of the weapon and the details of the death make it unlikely that he's...
Joseph could have been in 8th grade if she dated him while she was in college. 8th grade, huh? Well!
Nothing says that they dated when she was in college.
I
And that
don't
would have
know,
only
man,
been when she was a
maybe-
freshman in college.
Yeah, her being a freshman in college just shows that she was a go-getter of all things hot and fresh, huh? Against women like him hot and fresh too.
Still, he insists that he's the one who killed her.
I don't get it. Usually people lie to avoid being blamed for a crime.
The younger they are, the better they
You
are
have a
for
lot of
bleeding and
experience with
whatnot.
lying, Mr. Investigator?
Hey, we agreed not to bring up the past, didn't we?
But why would he want to make himself the criminal?
All I can think of is that he's defending somebody else.
Either that, or covering up an even bigger lie. That doesn't change what I need to do at all. Contact HQ about the inconsistencies we've discovered and interrogate the husband again. I'm going to the crime scene. Tell them that, too.
Understood. I'll get authorization immediately.
Mountain house. We're going to the mountain house. Look at that mountain house. Okay, crime scene. Alright. Oh, what's that?
This. It's supposedly only Joseph and the responding police officer were at the murder scene. If that's the case, then...
No one noticed it till now, I guess. It could hurt if you step on it. Yeah, that's totally the answer. It could really hurt. No, no fucking kidding. Like, that's only if you're barefoot. But seriously, Is anybody barefoot in their house?
Concentrate.
Ah! No one knows how it gets there. Sort of glass onto the scene with a piece of something, but it's not.
No, it's not that hard.
Okay, maybe there are no other pieces around. I don't know. Okay, no other pieces around. Glass shard.
Yes, there were no other shards of glass in the area. The police wouldn't be so foolish as to contaminate the crime scene. I'm beginning to wonder if someone there had cleaned out the other shards of glass. I could send this shard to analysis. We might learn something about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna spray everything, ALS everything. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put that fingerprint shit. Nah, ain't okay. I'm totally missing something, yeah.
The piece of evidence, most likely.
Honestly, what is it? You normally would have said something.
Have you tried just looking at stuff?
Looking at stuff. Well, I could.
It's hiding in plain sight right there.
Nothing gonna use it. Oh wait, are you talking about the dinner table? Oh, the clock! Oh, it's the clock! The clock! What? Wait. Why would this?
There's an inscription on this clock. To my loving father and mother from Abby. A gift from a family member?
Oh! This clock! The stars!
There you go.
I wasn't gonna notice those stars from that distance!
Why does this decoration look familiar?
The corpse's head.
That's right. It's the same as that star-shaped bruise on the victim's head. The murderer could have struck the victim with this clock. I need to take this back and carefully investigate it. Traces of something having been burned in this fireplace.
That was an accident. That was an accidental discovery, but I just randomly clicked it and boom, I got something.
It's something other than firewood. I wonder if there's anything left. Oh, I've got something. What is this?
Oh my god, it's tiger skin!
There's something else here, too. Is this fur?
Yeah.
What's this down here?
Investigate. Oh my, I got... Okay, so... It was an anthropomorphic tiger, that's our culprit! That looked like a human. That was human hair along with tiger skin. Anthropomorphic tiger. and the culprit actually got killed, or maybe he jumped into the fire to burn himself.
Your logic is not holding up.
Oh, my logic has holes in it.
Has more holes than Swiss cheese in it.
The decoration on the clock matches the victim's head wound, but this couldn't possibly have been the fatal blow. I need to know exactly how this wound would have affected her.
Not a weapon.
Yeah, you can probably ask little guy to examine the clock.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's
Little
right.
guy, could I bother you for
Yeah,
a
that's
moment?
right. Gotta give him the clock. Tony the Tiger got burned to hell and back.
Anytime. How can I help?
Well, the wound on the victim's head was caused by a clock found at the scene. I want to know what that wound would have done to the victim.
Okay, I get it. I'll start looking into it right away.
Let me know the moment you get some results.
Okay, that's being looked into. Mysterious ashes. Oh, okay. I thought a little. Okay, I thought he'd be able to just stick the hair. But you can't check this glass shard.
Hey, little guy, your turn.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you need something analyzed? Just one moment. There's some kind of compound on the concave surface here.
Compound.
Yes?
It's wine. Yep, no mistake.
Wine.
There's wine on the
Oh,
inside
okay.
of this
Everybody
piece
got
of
drunk and had a
curved
drunk
glass.
party and somebody
That
died.
means this shard comes from.
They all had a
Yeah.
party with Tony the Tiger, and Tony the Tiger decided he was going to snap. Alcohol brought out the worst of the Tiger Man.
Remember, kids, don't let cereal mascots drink.
That's right! Traces of wine were found on a piece of glass found on the floor. It's like the glass was... I could totally say a fishbowl, but who drinks from a fishbowl? I could say a vase, but who drinks
Drinks
from
from
that
the
too?
fishbowl. Obviously, they let the fish swim in wine. Isn't it obvious?
Well, then at that by that point, you'd be swallowing the goddamn fish. And then you summon Fish Lord. You'll be like, sorry, I must be laser. Then you get lasered to death.
Have you ever beaten Fish Lord?
Yeah, I killed that man.
Okay.
Yeah, I killed the Fish Lord.
Is that not best ending?
Best ending. That should have been the canon ending.
Yep.
Okay, put up a wine glass, obviously.
That's probably right. And again, there could be some oddballs who drink wine straight from the bottle or something.
Perhaps. Let's assume for the moment that it's from a wine glass. A little more investigation may provide us with more information.
Okay, so we got a piece of glass that's from a wine glass. Hey, wait a sec.
These two hairs appear to be the same.
He felt great! Alright.
If that's the
Serious furry.
case, then the hair from the fur was on the victim's clothing.
This really doesn't look like this is something furry related.
Why, though?
I mean... It's baby. Nope. But that would work. Weapon against... Hair found on armor clothing in the same hair found in the fireplace. Oh. Oh, I thought I could give that to little guy. He can't do anything to it. You take it? Nope. Take it? Nope. Bob Barker.
Dr. Kimishima, I need to tell you something.
Oh, I got some.
No, bad. Another corpse has been found.
What?
Give me a break. I'm already in the middle of investigating a case for
Surprise.
you.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Well, the thing is, it the Alma Parker case.
What do you mean?
A female corpse was discovered in a warehouse at the harbor. The victim is identified as Abigail Parker. She's Alma Parker's daughter.
Oh!
What?
Yes, it's not just Alma now. Her daughter's been murdered as well.
My God. Is there any connection between the two cases?
We don't know yet, but considering the timing, I believe there's a good chance that they're related.
All right. Send the corpse over here. I'll perform an autopsy.
Right. I was going to come over and tell you about the clock anyway. I'll load all the information that we've confirmed onto the computer, too.
Huh. A man who comes to visit bringing a dead body as a present. You're the worst guest ever. This kind of thing tends to upset people, you know.
Hey, come on. This is my job.
I'm joking. I'll have a room ready.
Yes, that would be helpful.
Which between corpses to examine any evidence on? Dead. 2-day-old corpse, huh?
The daughter of Alma Parker, the first victim. Abigail Parker.
Oh, am I getting another message? Dying message? Okay, she sounded like she wanted her mom to run. Sounds like her and her mom got caught up in some bullshit.
These were her last words. I'm not making any promises, but I've heard your words.
Abigail Parker. First, let's check the personal effects. Hey, wait a minute. Hi there, Nokia. Oh, wait, you're not a Nokia. You broke it, actually.
It won't turn on. Is it broken?
Broke. Yep. You're not a Nokia. You're a broken-ass phone. Hey! It's the same fur!
Abigail's hair isn't black. I've seen this black hair before. It's...
almost closed. I've never seen it before. Oh.
Naomi has really bad memory, doesn't she?
That's right.
That would be funny. There we go, there's no effects. Wait. Let's check out the truck. Oh, hey, look! It's the mark of Spider-Man.
It was inflicted intentionally.
I get it. A furry was actually dressed up in Spider-Man's suit and killed them, and he made this mark.
Your logic is perfect.
I know, right? I am the smartest person in the world.
I feel like I've seen a similar wound somewhere before.
Huh.
There's a deep wound on the chest. This must be the fatal wound.
Alright.
Hmm? This stab wound has an odd shape. I've seen this somewhere before.
Yep, there's definitely a connection. I'm trying to exit. I'm trying to click exit, damn it!
You might want to save. Just throwing that out there.
Oh yeah, you know what? Truth be told, I have not saved at all yet. Even though I said I would. Okay, saved has been done. Now...
Just as I thought, these two hairs are identical. So we know that the hair from the fur found in the fireplace at the murder scene was on both of the two victims. From this, we can.
I think the tiger is on a roll today.
Yup.
They were wearing fur coats. The killer wore fur. And animals in the evidence. They killed my monster. I could just say that the killer wore the fur, but this is starting to make it sound like as if we really truly are dealing with a furry.
Indeed, the murderer had been wearing or using the fur somehow. Thus, it's not surprising if we found evidence of it with both the victims.
Alright. Seemed on the right,
These murders are too similar for us to dismiss the possibility that they're related. The wound on Alma's hand wasn't caused by external trauma,
Okay.
while Abigail's wound was obviously made using a sharp tool. At first glance, these may seem to be completely unrelated. However, if we consider any similarities or connections between the two corpses, these wounds may indicate some hidden link that we haven't discovered yet.
Oh, just Spider-Man's mark. Fucking spider. Spidey. Spidey. He been having a little too much fun lately. Before her body was discovered. Huh. Abigail's and the phone. Okay, analyzing the cell phone. That we could get something off that phone. Now, Abigail's one.
Little guy, can we tell anything from this wound?
One moment. Let's see.
That was a brokia.
Stab wound is the same shape as Alma's stab wounds.
Is that so? My hunch was right. This proves...
The murder weapon is the same.
Yes, both murders were committed using the same weapon.
So were they murdered by the same person?
It's likely, but there's no conclusive evidence of that just yet. The wounds aren't exactly the same. There's something very different about them.
Where?
It's...
The depth.
Yes, the depths aren't the same.
Couldn't that just be coincidence? They weren't killed by a machine after all.
Yeah, they were. No, kidding.
I can't rule that out as a possibility either. Still, Alma's stab wound pierces all the way through her body and out her back. Abigail's wound barely reaches her heart. These wounds would require a vast difference in strength to inflict.
I see. Is that so?
In any case, it's dangerous to make more assumptions than is absolutely necessary. Let's continue investigating.
Okay, +1 star. Now... The same photo of Abigail and Alma's clothing. Did they have something else in common?
Indeed,
Yeah, it's the stab wound.
Alma and her daughter Abigail. The two
I figured
corpses
it
share
out.
one common thing.
They eat the same brand of hot dog.
Yeah, man. I mean,
That is,
next thing you know, it's gonna be something related to Five Guys Burgers and Fries. What about the two victim corpses the two victim corpses had in common was time of death, weapon that killed them. I could say their ages, but it's definitely the weapon. We just got to going over
The
that.
same weapon was used for both murders. Another similarity can be found among their belongings as well. That is,
Animal. Yeah. The animal hair. Same killer.
yes, both of them had the same type of animal fur on them.
The same hyper-oaks.
There's a very high possibility that these
Hyper-oaks.
crimes were committed by the same person.
The fur and the same strange weapon shape. They were killed by the same person. Still doesn't explain this weird bruise thing. 2 days before a body got discovered. No.
Might want to exit the computer?
Oh yeah, you know what? I'm probably gonna need to. Yay!
Dr. Kiwi,
Good.
The
Whose
testimony.
testimony is it this time?
let's see. First, we have the person who found Abigail's corpse. He owns a restaurant, but he seems to be an acquaintance of the victim.
Really? How did they know each other?
Well, it seems the victim was an occasional customer at the restaurant. According to the testimony, the victim had visited the restaurant not long ago.
I see. This may be able to help us determine the victim's situation before she was killed. We should confirm when he last saw the victim as well.
The cook's account.
Yes, there's another bit of testimony that needs to be addressed.
Go on.
Well, it's Joseph Parker. He's begun confessing to his daughter's murder as well.
What?
When the questioner asked him about Abigail's corpse, he started with the whole "I did it" spiel again.
Why did you fools tell him about Abigail?
Well, he is her father after all. Someone was bound to tell him.
Well, we've lost the chance to learn what really happened from him.
No matter where you go, there's always somebody who has to ruin it for everyone.
Oh well, what's done is done. I'll listen to his testimony too. Send the voice data over.
Understood. Please do so.
Alright, let's listen! First, we're gonna listen to the deranged wheelchair Joseph Parker. 5.
But Abigail was... Is that true?
You have to change it clearly to be.
I mean, yeah, I killed my daughter Abigail too.
Talk about a certain confession.
I'm admitting it. I did it. What more is there to investigate? I'm admitting it. Who cares about the weapons? It doesn't matter. Quit fooling around and give me the death penalty.
Okay. Victor Padrini. He's totally not suspicious.
Well, when I found the body, I was up that morning fishing for the restaurant's chef's catch special.
He catches fish at a time for his restaurant? Wouldn't a net and a boat be faster?
Oh yeah, if you go out a bit, they're quite easy to catch. The market's fish aren't good enough. No, for the fish to be at their freshest, they have to be killed right when they're caught. Well, I was shocked. I never imagined I'd pull up a corpse.
Finally.
Well, and even worse, it was Miss Abby Parker. That's right. I've known the Parkers for years.
For years.
That's right. She'd come to the restaurant with her parents every now and again. Heavens, no, they never fought. They seemed very happy. A wonderful family. Heavens, no, last time Miss Abby came was 3 days ago. No, her...
3 days ago.
He
Got
says
it.
that Abigail was at his restaurant 3 days ago. So Abigail was still alive at that time.
Still alive.
What?
I'm listening.
I'm admitting it. I did it. What more is there to investigate? I'm admitting it. Who cares about the weapons? It doesn't matter. Quit fooling around and give me the death penalty.
It sounds like a guy who just wants to die already, actually.
Plot twist. This was an incredibly elaborate suicide.
You know, this was an incredibly elaborate suicide. I'm gonna go ahead and say, I got props. Suicide by cop. Wow.
We can trace Abigail's whereabouts with these facts. Her corpse was found about 2 days since her death. The man who found her body last saw her 3 days ago. That means that when the chef saw her...
Abigail was seen 3 days ago, and she had been found 2 days ago before her body was found. Had been poisoned. No. Seen hours before her death. Jeez. Oh, probably hours before her death. 3 days ago. She had been dead for 2 days before her body was... Yeah, okay. Hours. Gotcha! I know about that. Know about finding them dead bodies.
Yes, it was not long before she was killed. There's a high possibility that Abigail
It's like
was
criminal
killed soon
minds.
after
You gotta
she
think
left
like
his
a criminal.
restaurant.
A little bit.
It would be best to investigate the man who was seen with her the night she died.
I know.
So, I may or may not have kind of dozed off, and I don't know if you actually said something or if I just dreamed that you said it.
What? You know what? First and foremost, when you doze off, I want you to apply the corner to your desk to your forehead as hard as you can, so it's just to give you that jolt, that shock, to wake you up.
I'm not at a desk.
Oh. Where the bloody hell are you?
On top of my bed.
Stop being on your bed and hit your quarter jackets already.
Hmm?
I don't know. Abigail's time of death. Twin booze, same color. Alright, I'm still analyzing. Right. But, hey, wait a minute. Look in wine glass. Nope. No. On the booze. Same killer. Time. Booze. Something. Hours before her death. Hours. Who is he with there?
Oh, Dr. Kimishima, could I bother you for a moment?
Oh, okay.
If I said no, would you leave me alone?
No. I definitely think you should hear this.
Alright, hurry up.
Wow.
Thank you.
Try? I don't know. It might. I imagine it wouldn't be quite as fun, but...
What do you mean it wouldn't be as fun?
Yeah, with a mouse and a keyboard.
Well, first and foremost, you're using the mouse to click basically everything and do the precise movements, just like how you're using a Wiimote and your stylus. What's the difference?
It just isn't as fun with the mouse.
What?
The FBI has arrested a suspect for Abigail's murder.
What's going on?
Who knows? Maybe they're jumping the gun. I don't know what the higher-ups are thinking. The man's name is Sean Bowen. He was Abigail's boss where she worked.
Sean Bowen.
His wife, Carolyn Bowen, was also taken in for interrogation.
Oh, wow.
They're both at HQ now.
Is there any evidence that he's the killer?
It seems that this was found at the scene where Abigail had been murdered.
What's this?
It's an expensive lighter made in France. It's a custom order with his name engraved on it.
Sean Bowen. Well, there's no mistaking that.
Oh, he sound like he's a Mitt Romney. They're trying to arrest Mitt Romney. But yeah, you know, I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing Trauma Center on the PC, having Under the Knife, or maybe we could have a Steam version of Trauma Center or whatever. You know, because then all you gotta do is just use the mouse for everything. It's a point-and-click adventure. Not to the extent of Five Nights at Freddy's, but it's still a point-and-click.
We also showed Sean's picture of that chef. He confirmed that Sean was the man with Abigail at the restaurant the night she died.
I see. Let me guess. Here's what the FBI thinks happened. Abigail was having an affair with her boss. The situation got complicated, so he killed her.
You want a Trauma Team 2? So do I. Everybody wants a Trauma Team 2. I haven't seen anything Trauma Center related since
Exactly what HQ thinks
2010, I believe. Like, that's when Trauma Team came out.
What about Alma's murder, then? Would he take the trouble to murder the girl's mother to hide his affair?
Honestly, I don't think they're looking that far ahead. They'd rather believe this than think that Joseph committed either of the murders.
I see. So Joseph is defending the man who killed his own daughter?
Well, now that you mention it, that doesn't make sense at all.
Alright. We can't say for certain that this man, Bowen, isn't the murderer just yet. I'm sure he'll be able to tell us what Abigail was doing on that night as well. Can you get the interrogation recordings, little guy?
I've already got them. I know my stuff.
Nice of you to stay on top of things. Send me that data ASAP.
Got it. I'll do that now.
The boss's account. So I got a lot of stuff to go over. Just to record. Hey, it's Sean Bowen. This guy looks like he's the host of a TV talk show or something.
Good heavens. What's going on? I haven't done anything to get interrogated by people like you. Abby? Yes, she did work for us. She was a very innocent and beautiful girl. You know the type, right? She was a very... Look, I'm sure you figured it out for yourself, right? What we have is a relationship between two consenting adults. She's the one who asked me to meet her at the restaurant. But she got a phone call and left before the meal came.
A phone call?
She went. How should I know? She said something came up, but who knows? Huh? It's my lighter. Huh? To the scene of the murder? A warehouse at the harbor? To the No! I've never been there! I don't even carry that lighter with me. I don't even I keep it at home, so what would it be doing there?
Keep it at home.
I get it. This is a trap. Someone's setting me up to be the killer. I get it. Listen, that lighter's a custom-made, expensive piece. Listen, I keep it carefully locked in a showcase at home. I keep it
I bet you his wife killed her! His wife is actually a furry!
Showcase? It's in my living room at my house. Showcase? The only keys to the case belong
Your
to me.
logic continues to be what?
Me and... Me and... Don't tell me.
Why did his testimony end there?
Oh, that's when his lawyer arrived.
And they took measures so he wouldn't say anything self-incriminating, I take it. That's alright, though. I learned something important that I hadn't been expecting.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes you gotta make huge leaps of logic.
Information from that recording?
You weren't
Yeah, but
telling the truth. Then Abigail's cell phone has an important clue. That is...
Calls received.
Yes. Upon receiving a call from someone, she abruptly left the restaurant and was killed. It it's quite possible that call came from the murderer.
I see.
Even if the caller isn't the killer, we can identify who called her.
Gotcha. I'll make sure they hurry up and analyze the cell phone.
Wait. We also need evidence to back his testimony up as well.
That's true. What can we do about that?
It shouldn't be difficult to get a witness to verify his testimony.
A witness? But who?
Think about it. It would have to be...
His wife. Well, it could be the chef. Oh, I was hoping his wife would be a choice, but he's not there.
Sean and Abigail at the restaurant that night. You think he might have more to say about how they were acting then?
Yes. Can we go talk to that chef one more time?
No problem. I'll ask him for more details about that night.
There's also that lighter to consider. It's most likely that it was removed from Bowen's house by...
The wife, Caroline.
Yes. According to his statement, the lighter was supposed to be in his home. The only person besides him who would have been in a position to take it would be his wife, Carolyn. If we inspect the lighter itself, we may learn something from it.
I see. You'll need the recordings from Carolyn's questioning as well. I'll send it over right now, so please use the recorder to listen to it.
Yes, make sure I get those. I'm counting on you, little guy.
Alright, recorder. Let's check out, Ellen Bowen. Her nose is huge!
What's this all about? Why are you keeping me here? What could I possibly have to do with you? Huh? I was home all day on that day. So what? Huh? I was home all day on that day. So what? You found his lighter at the murder scene? Is that so? Is that so? I wonder why. So, is he a suspect now? I don't know anything about it. I don't give a rat's ass about that cheating bastard. I don't give a... Can I just go home? I don't want to deal with a murder investigation. So, is he a suspect?
Pretty calm.
You found his lighter? You found...
You don't want to deal with a murder investigation.
She's rather emotional. Is she unstable?
That's just normal, Dr. Kimishima. You're a little too calm.
Well, I have my moments too. Sometimes.
Anyway, Carolyn's insisting that she was home the entire time.
Is there any way to prove that?
No, there aren't any witnesses. She says she was alone the entire time.
Did she know that Sean and Abigail were together that night?
No, we told her that her husband is a suspect in a murder investigation. She shouldn't know that Sean was involved with Abigail. We're trying to keep the details under wraps.
Yeah, but she just said that cheating bastard. She knows!
If that's the case, then she knows too much.
What do you mean?
Let's listen to her testimony one more time. Pay attention.
Hey, what's this all about? So, I don't give a rat's ass about...
What about at the end? Why did she call him a cheating bastard?
Uh-huh.
Maybe he's cheated on her before. He looks like a player. I mean...
That could be a possibility.
Like what?
Dubs, you were way too interested in this.
You
That's
know,
scary.
first and foremost, have you ever watched this show called Cheaters? I love that show. So this kind of reminded me of that, except taking a little too damn far.
Well, for example...
Son of a cheat. But why do on him with Abigail? Had a woman's intuition. She's seen it happen.
Yes. What if she had seen Sean and Abigail together?
That would explain her hostility.
then she did witness what happened to the victim that night. This might lead us to something even more important.
See, we ain't never said anything about her being, about the cheating. Yes, she knows. Bitch knows.
Hey, little guy, I need something analyzed.
Sure. Is it the lighter that was found at the murder scene?
Yes, I just need you to find any fingerprints on it.
Fingerprints. Just a second. There seem to be a lot of them. Oh, wait. They're all the same set of prints, repeated over and over.
Can we find out whose they are?
Let's see. Carolyn Bowens.
So the one who left this lighter at the scene was...
The wife?
Right. Sean's wife, Carolyn, left the lighter at the murder scene.
You are soaking this all up, aren't you?
Well, you know, whenever I see a woman get super jealous of her husband, man, and go ahead and start killing and trying to ruin people's lives, I get a little interested in that.
Carolyn Bowen, Sean's wife, left the lighter at the scene of Abigail's killing. Her interrogation suggests that she saw her husband together with the victim. Does this mean that Carolyn is behind both the murders in this investigation?
We can't say for sure.
True. Even if she had a reason for killing Abigail, she had no motive for Alma's murder. But she may be able to provide...
Oh, there were only two choices, and it was pretty obvious. Why the hell is he killing an old woman? Unless... No. Oh no. Oh no. The conclusions that are going in my head. The conclusions.
What are your conclusions?
Okay, normally there would be no reason for a woman like her to kill an old lady, but maybe what if she was involved in that monogatron somehow?
Involved in what?
The Monagia 3, that three-way. What if it became a three-way standoff? Like Glenn just said, a GMILF.
I'm just gonna start ignoring your conclusions from now on.
It's not that big of a stretch. It's not that big of a stretch.
It wasn't Sean who left the lighter at Abigail's murder scene. It was Carolyn. That makes her our most probable suspect now.
Really? I wonder what HQ's going to think when they hear this.
I don't care. I'm not interested in your office politics.
I know that. So, what do you think? Honestly.
I find it most likely that she's not the killer. Still, she may have witnessed something. If she finds herself our main suspect, perhaps that will loosen her tongue a bit.
I see. I'll use this info when I speak to her then.
You're going to talk to her yourself? That's odd.
It takes a liar to catch a liar. I'm good at this kind of thing.
We've all got secrets, don't we? I'll be counting on you.
Right. Oh, by the way, Abigail's cell phone has been repaired.
Great. right. Were the records of received calls intact?
She did receive a call during the time we believe she was at the restaurant.
However?
We've traced the call to a nearby payphone.
Oh, I see. I wonder if this
Payphone.
information will lead us anywhere.
Oh, okay, so she basically ran out of the restaurant, walked to a payphone, and got gutted like a fish. Okay.
We're going to ask around the area if there were any witnesses near the phone, but we don't expect much. Still, there's no doubt that that was the last call made to her cell phone.
I see. So there's a good chance that call came from the murderer after all. Abigail was called out from a public phone, and then she was killed.
We'll continue looking into the deal with the payphone.
Okay, maybe it was the chef after all, or maybe it was Tony the Tiger.
Oh, we
There's
spoke to
somebody
the chef again, too.
cosplaying as Tony the Tiger.
They're great.
Yeah, he thinks all women of all ages are great.
Check out the recorder when you have time.
Alright, I'll listen to it later.
Women of all ages. All ages. All. New details.
She act? Let me think. I remember that she was talking on her phone. I clearly remember that she left the restaurant in a hurry soon after that. The man who was with her left in a bad mood after. The man who was with her left in a bad mood afterwards. No, I don't think that he went after Miss Abby. No, he left the.
How can he be so sure?
He left the restaurant an hour after Miss Abby did. He left the restaurant an hour after Miss Abby did. I know that because I served a carafe of wine to the table. I know that because I served a carafe of wine to the table. The gentleman drank it all himself before he left. I remember being disappointed because they ordered a very fine wine. I remember being disappointed because they ordered a very fine wine. Dr. Kimishima, we've received a recording.
More questioning? Who was it this time?
Carolyn Bowen, Sean's wife. Once they confronted her about the lighter, she started talking.
I see. I'll check it out.
Oh, she started talking now, huh? Yeah. Oh, you big-nosed bitch. Let's see what you got now.
So what if my fingerprints were on the lighter? That's got nothing to do with... Huh? Why am I a suspect? No, I'm telling you it wasn't like that. That skank. I didn't report it because I knew I'd get dragged into this...
So she knew about the victim after all.
That skank. I didn't report it because I knew I'd get dragged into this mess. Yes, that's right. I happened to be out that day and saw them dining together. They looked like they were having the time of their lives, and I lost it. They looked like I was going to charge in there and slap both.
Charge in there and slap them both. Yep, that sounds like cheaters, man. I bet you Joey Greco is the culprit.
I followed that slut, but just because I was curious.
Follow that slut.
I followed that slut, but just because I was curious. I didn't want her to get away. Of course I was angry. She went into a warehouse not far.
A warehouse.
She went into a warehouse not far from there. I couldn't see too well from where I was hiding, but she didn't come out for a while, so I peeked into the warehouse, and there was this hairy beast.
A hairy beast.
And there was this hairy beast. It was on top of her.
No! 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 Oh no! Oh,
Not like
no!
that, Dubs. Not like that.
Not like that. Not like that, you say. Not like that.
It was on top of her. It was doing something to her hand with its terrible claws.
Not like that.
I knew she'd been killed, but I had nothing to do with it. I knew she'd been killed, but I had nothing to do with it. I mean, it serves her right. Did she think she could just steal any man she wanted?
Well, I told you.
Of course I didn't report it. That would have been the very first... Of course I didn't report it.
It's Legis.
That would have been the very first suspect.
Your theory suddenly has more credibility now.
This is one weird testimony.
Our murder investigation suddenly turned into a monster hunt. We've had a sketch artist create a picture from her account, but are there any animals that size around here?
Don't be ridiculous. It's someone wearing a mask and some kind of costume.
Scooby-Doo! Where are you?
I thought as much. Could the killer be insane?
Who can say? There's no way to know anything yet.
Scooby-Doo! Wait, costume. Wait. I thought I could. Can I get over it?
From the sketch, the murderer was wearing a mask. Now I know what that white shard from the fireplace was. It must have been from the mask that the murderer was wearing while committing the crimes.
Solid evidence!
But why would the murderer throw the mask into the fireplace?
Because he might find skin cells or something on the mask and you would be able to trace it back to the killer. That's why you would burn it. I mean,
Whatever the reason, it helps to sort everything out.
Obviously, he's burning it for the glory of Satan.
that's right. Satan, Satan, Satan. The fur and the same strange weapon set. Public cell, someone called her out and gutted her like a fish. Oh yeah!
Okay, I need to sort out the information I have on hand. My main concern right now is the costume worn by whoever killed the two women. How did it end up in the fireplace in the Parker residence, where Alma was murdered? The most logical reason that can be considered at the moment is...
In the costume the killer was wearing was destroyed in the Parker's home was to destroy the evidence.
Obviously, the killer immolated himself.
That would be funny. I actually said that earlier, truth be told. And putting it in the fireplace could be an attempt to destroy it.
Something strikes me as odd about how Joseph, Alma's husband, was acting. That is...
Confessed to the murders.
Yes, he confessed to Alma's murder from the very beginning. If he was willing to confess, what reason would he have to hide any evidence? Let's assume for a moment that someone else is the real killer. Can we follow this hypothetical person's steps? This person would have killed both Alma and Abigail. The first person to be killed would have been...
They both are dead. Lol. Hey, wait a minute. When? I totally forgot when Alma was killed.
That's an important point.
Shit, I didn't think they would be. I didn't think that they would go ahead and just... I didn't think that they would go ahead and be another body found this soon. Okay, they gotta think. Actually, what if Abigail was killed first? I mean, because when you think about it, it was 2 days. That body, that body had been there for 2 days before somebody discovered it.
Bingo.
And the husband just now finding out about it. Yeah.
Right, Alma's corpse was found first, but Abigail had been killed before then. In other words, the killer wore a costume to kill Abigail, then killed Alma the next day, after which the costume was discarded into the fireplace.
Huh.
However, we haven't
That was
found
good.
a murder weapon yet. There were no traces of it in the fireplace. The killer would also have some connection to the two victims as well. We can assume that Abigail personally knew her murderer. The reason for this is...
He was wearing the killer's shirt. He responded to the phone call. Went to dinner with the killer. Responded to the phone call, obviously, but nah.
Right. She received a phone call.
She went to dinner with the killer. No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
The killer knew Abigail's phone number, and Abigail rushed out right after receiving the call. It's unreasonable to think that she would do that for someone she didn't know. Similarly, there's a good chance that Joseph knows the killer as well.
Of course he
This
knows.
is because...
He's lying to protect him. He's stubborn. Yeah, it's obvious because he's stubborn.
I will be right back.
Got it.
Yes, if that wasn't so, Joseph would have no reason to defend whoever killed his wife. So, is the killer someone that the entire Parker family would be acquainted with?
Dr. Kimishima, sorry to keep you waiting. We've taken a look at the clock we recovered from the Parker house, and...
And whoa!
Oh, hello? Naomi, can you hear me?
Alyssa? What are you doing there?
Wow, I can hear you. This guy let me in.
Little guy?
Little guy?
This girl said that she really had to talk to you.
Alright. Alyssa, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
I need to do some work with the man you're with. Be a good girl and be quiet for a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, so, about that clock.
Yes, I heard that much. Get to it.
As you mentioned, the decoration on the clock matches the wound on the corpse's head. It probably fell off the desk and struck the victim's head. This may have happened while she was struggling with her assailant.
I see. Is it possible for that wound to have been the cause of death?
No, that's impossible. The impact wouldn't have been enough to kill someone. We've inspected the exterior of the clock, but it doesn't seem that damaged either.
I see. Then... Little guy? What's that sound?
Sorry. Looks like this clock is the kind that plays a little tune.
Hey, Naomi?
Alyssa, you said that you'd keep quiet.
I'm sorry, but that clock is broken.
What?
Broken? Where?
I mean, I know how this song goes, but this one part sounds all weird.
Huh? Little guy, has anybody looked inside the clock?
1 second.
Alyssa, did you just stumble across a major super clue?
Dr. Kimishima, there's something inside.
We may have found just what we're looking for. Thank you, Alyssa.
Wow! Murder weapon has become sharp knife.
I want to know more about this weapon.
What a miss.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, Alyssa just found a huge clue by playing with the clock.
Oh, I love that part.
Yeah, looks like our little loli actually ended up being useful. That's what we call a pocket loli in the Animu community. You know, it's like a pocket medic in the TF2 community. Except it's loli related.
Can we not call her that?
25
No.
centimeters long.
An X-shaped cross-section is 25 centimeters long.
It's thinner at the tip, and it's shaped more like a steak than a knife. This isn't a commercially available weapon. This is just a
So the killer made it?
It's a makeshift weapon?
It seems that way. It's a poor cutting implement, but it could certainly be used for stabbing.
Stabby! We got a Mr. Stabby on the loose that
This could be
happens
the
to be
weapon.
cosplaying as Tony the Tiger. Mr. Stabby! Alyssa's like Traumatine's Nanako, of course. No fighting! Have become Weapon Blade.
The shape on the end of the weapon's hilt appears to match the bruise on Alma's hand. This bruise could be from Alma pushing her hand against the hilt of the weapon.
Don't tell me Alma was the one who killed.
If that's the case, then the person who used this weapon would have to be...
Alma, are you the killer? Did the killer get killed?
Yes. If the weapon is used by thrusting forward while applying pressure with the palm, then the only way Alma could get this bruise is if she was the one wielding the weapon. But what does this mean?
Alma, are you the killer?
And the plot thickens.
Yes, if we put these together, it should be easier to identify the weapon. The victims, Alma and Abigail. They both died from being stabbed in the chest by a weapon with the same shape. Their wounds match the shape of the weapon found inside the clock. The two of them were killed with the same weapon, this handmade stake.
Handmade steak. Alma's weapon?
Abigail was killed by the stab wound in her chest. The shape of her stab wound perfectly matches
Hey, wait
the
a
shape
minute.
of the weapon found
Wait
in the
a
clock.
minute. Could the guy confessing to killing his own wife? You don't think I'm starting to think he maybe really did do it. What if he really did do it because he knew what happened? He probably was saying that he killed his wife, but he didn't want the public to know that the reason why he killed her. He could just say, "I killed my wife because he was a fucking killer, a mad killer that killed my daughter."
You may be getting closer.
The bruise on Alma's palm
Yeah, I'm kind of
indicates
thinking
that she had
seriously
been
for
using
once
the
at the
weapon.
moment.
If Abigail was murdered by Alma, it would make sense for Abigail to respond to a phone call from her mother. There's also Abigail's final words to consider. Why would she say that?
You saw Alma from afar. You thought Caroline was Alma. Caroline, maybe? She didn't know it was Alma. If it was a costume, of course she couldn't know. Or unless she thought Caroline was Alma. That could be it. I could say hallucinating. That'd totally be it, but... Is this a possibility? Nope!
What could I do with that?
Okay, she didn't know it was Alma. I thought I'd try something else, but whatever. Obvious is obvious. It's Alma a suspect.
That's right. The killer was wearing a mask and covered in fur at the time.
Hurry!
Even as Abigail lay dying, she had no idea that her killer was her own mother.
Mother!
That's why she called out, to warn her mother away. From the phone call, she would have assumed that her mother, Alma, was somewhere nearby. But If Alma is the murderer, how did she end up killed by the weapon that she had been using?
Oh, good. Ah!
When was she last seen before she died?
How many days ago? For the victim, 3 days ago. Excellent reasoning.
That's right. She was seen at a restaurant that she was a frequent customer at.
Mistake. If you karate chop a cow hard enough, you get head made steak. Bitches!
The one with her at the time was
Don Bowen. I could have said that would be Kimishima.
she was witnessed to Best. Afterwards, she left the restaurant alone.
Damn, these lopsided choices.
The reason she left was
Hell, I wanted to fight her.
1v1 the IRL.
a phone call caused her to leave the restaurant.
1v1 me IRL would have totally been a more acceptable answer.
But where did this call come from? Indeed.
What the hell is CFIM?
The murder scene. It's most likely that the killer called her from the public phone, then waited for the victim to arrive and ambushed her. That would be what happened on Abigail's last night in this world.
Dead.
I think you're gonna need to exit the computer.
Yeah. Or give something to little guy. No. Abigail's last night? No. Abigail's last night.
Well, you've only got 5 cards. So either Little Guy in Life is one of them or 2 of them combined.
Oh. Okay.
Dr. Kimishima, the results of our analysis have come in.
Good. Which analysis was this?
The wine glass. Something else was detected in the residue.
Well, what is it?
We've detected traces of benzodiazepine in the wine.
Benzodiazepine. Isn't that used in sleeping pills and anti-anxiety medication?
That's right. It seems to have been mixed in with the wine.
Little guy, was there any benzodiazepine found in Alma's body?
Oh, why? The results of the drug test came up with a negative on that.
That's alright. I just wanted to make sure that she wasn't the one taking it.
Okay.
Okay. Solid evidence! Benzodiazepine in the wine.
Now you're probably gonna have to exit the computer.
If we believe that Alma is the one that killed Abigail, then Alma put the sleeping medication into the wine. The one who drank it was...
Might have been Joseph. He put her husband
Her
asleep.
husband Joseph.
What do you mean? Are you saying?
That's right. Alma tried to kill Joseph as well.
Ah!
But, Dr. Kimishima, isn't that just...
The weapon left a bruise on her palm. That is proof that she used the weapon.
But she was killed by that same weapon.
That's true. Let's stay calm and think this through. We have evidence that there was a struggle between Joseph and Alma, don't we? That is...
Burnt man. Almost. The blood on almost.
Indeed. Her bloodstains are quite likely from when Joseph was injured and grabbed Alma's wrist during the struggle.
Then, did Joseph kill Alma during that fight?
I'm just saying that this is one conjecture we could make.
But there's no motive. The family reportedly got along well.
Little guy, where's Mr. Parker right now?
Huh? He's still being detained.
Good. Tell him something. Tell him we found the weapon Mrs. Parker was using inside the clock.
All right, I'll do that. Where are you going, Dr. Kimishima?
I'm going back to the murder scene. I want to find Alma's motive.
Almost motive, huh? Yeah, we're pretty sure that we're pretty sure that old lady Alma is the killer now.
Oh, Dr. Kimishima, can I bother you for a moment?
What's the matter?
HQ contacted me just
It
a
turns
moment
out
ago.
Atlas was planning to add additional content, but ran out of disk space. Oh, that's a shame.
Couldn't have used a double layer disc like Brawl had.
For you.
Huh, they didn't think that shit through.
The victim's husband? But why?
I don't know. I'll send the recording over to you right now. This message is for whoever is investigating my case. I don't know who you are, but I'm impressed by your skills. Go to my house and check above the fireplace. My wife's diary should be behind the stones. You must already know that I can't stand. So that's the only thing I couldn't get rid of. If you read it, you might find out what my wife was truly feeling. Please, make use of that information. That's it. Did you get all that,
Huh.
Dr. Kimishima?
I heard every word.
Wow.
I'll have to check above the fireplace. The fireplace, behind the stones. This must be it. Alma's diary is in here? Here it is. I should take it back to the office and go through it.
Back to the office.
Oh, Dr. Kimishima, can you spare a moment?
I do if it's about the case.
Of course it is. Alma Parker's autopsy is about to begin.
Good. I hope they find something.
Yes, and regarding the results from the auto-imaging scan, a tumor has been found in Alma Parker's prefrontal lobe.
A tumor?
A tumor?
Yes,
Tumor.
it's about 5 centimeters in diameter, and it seems to have been causing CVD.
Cerebrovascular disorder. If that's so, then
Yes, well, even if she hadn't been killed, she didn't have much time left.
that's not the point. Tumors in the prefrontal lobe cause visual and auditory hallucinations. There's the chance that this may explain her strange behavior.
Wait, so you think this is related to the case?
I found Alma's diary above the Parker's fireplace.
What? Then Joseph was...
He was telling the truth. Reading this may tell us more.
I write this diary giving thanks to the mountains and to the flowing waters. My headaches continue today. That bruise seems to have gotten bigger, too. Should I see a doctor?
A bruise. What is she referring to?
Fuck your right leg.
That's right. She was still alive.
I could have just told her to shake a leg.
I write this diary giving thanks to the mountains and to the flowing waters. A miracle happened today. I can barely believe it. I heard God's voice, beautiful and pure. The bruise on my hand is a sigil passed on to me by God himself.
You sure that's not Satan?
I see. Well, I'm no theologian, but I doubt this was a revelation from God. What happened to her was caused by...
Auditory hallucinations.
Right. Her experience was likely caused by the tumor in her prefrontal lobe. She interpreted the whispers of her disease as the voice of the Creator.
I write this diary giving thanks to the mountains and to the flowing waters. Today I heard a shocking premonition. We were walking the path against God's divine will. My pain was inflicted on me as a punishment and a warning to me and my family. I cannot let this be. I must save my family. I write this diary, giving thanks to the mountains and to the flowing waters. The preparations have been made. I will become the beast of the Lord and lead my loving family.
Beast of the Lord. The beast. Yeah, this sounds like Satan talk now.
I will sever them from this world and engrave the sigil upon their bodies too. Abby, my little girl, I willingly become the beast so I can save you.
Beast of the Lord. That explains the fur.
I write this diary, giving thanks to the mountains.
Oh, okay,
and to the
okay.
waters.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I learned a terrible truth today. My little Abby never reached his side. It's my fault. I severed her connection before engraving the sigil. Ah, my loving daughter, please forgive your mother for being so foolish. Joseph will be saved. I will engrave his sigil and lead his soul. I'll make sure it won't hurt. Joseph, let us be reunited in his world.
The diary ends here. Alma died after writing this. The sigil that she says she engraved onto her daughter is...
Gunshot wounded the left leg.
That's right. Alma thought the black bruise on her hand appeared as a holy sign. That's why she thought she was saving her daughter's soul using the same pattern. She also planned to do the same to her husband. When she said she'd make sure it won't hurt, she meant...
Hallucinogen, antipyretic, poison. I think poison would hurt.
Indeed. This diary answers a number of the questions we've had regarding this case.
Hang on, give me a second. Circus. Excuse me, that turned out to be a waste of time.
That's right.
Indeed, this diary answers a number of the questions. So basically, that diary just basically answered everything. That diary answered everything.
Mostly.
Well, it still doesn't answer who killed her, though, or how she died. But they said that she had a tumor. So I bet you that clock falling on her head was probably what actually killed her off. The clock falling on her head killed her off because it popped something in her head. She already had a tumor, right? I'm pretty sure that even if it wouldn't kill a person normally, it probably would finish somebody off if they had a tumor. But when you think about it like that, like when you think about it like that, wow, all this solid evidence. All this solid evidence.
Until this point, I had thought that Alma and Abigail had been killed by the same person. But now it's clear who killed Abigail. And yet, there are several things found at the crime scene that could not have been Alma's doing. I need to review the information we have to determine if these murders were committed by the same person. Hey, little guy, I have something else that I need you to analyze for me.
You do? I thought we've already been through everything.
It's more that I want you to sort through what we know. Alma wore the mask and the fur when she killed Abigail.
Yep.
However, Alma couldn't have done everything herself.
Yes.
For example,
We know about the case. The death of Alma could not be behind. The death that Alma could not be behind was, well, almost obviously. There were two bodies, so she could not have killed herself, I don't think.
yes, Alma didn't stab herself. And there were obvious attempts to hide evidence after Alma's death. One such piece of evidence is
Burning the mask and fur, wiping up fingerprints, destruction of footprints, cleaning up bloodstains. No, there were bloodstains at the scene.
someone
There was
tried to
definite.
destroy the costume Alma
You just gotta
wore in
burn the
childhood.
fursuit. They were trying to burn the fursuit.
Another piece is
Another action that was taken to hide the facts after Alma died was hiding bloodstains, hiding the murder weapon. The murder weapon.
Indeed. The weapon Alma is believed to have used was hidden inside the clock.
Only one person was able to do this.
Yes. Now we can finally see everything that happened in this case.
Solid evidence. Conclusion reached. The dead shall speak.
The dead shall speak. Let's put together the truth of what happened here.
Took me long enough to get here.
In a way, you could say Alma Parker is the first victim. She had a gigantic tumor within her prefrontal lobe. The conditions caused by the tumor changed her. This card has the evidence of that.
This is a hallucinogen.
Yes, she believed her hallucinations were divine visions. Parting with the world, her beloved daughter was first. It was that same love that led to Alma's attack. This card proves the violence Alma carried out on her Abigail.
Ah! Oh, I killed.
Indeed. She put on a
I
mask
thought it
and
was
fur,
the-
then killed her. That's why Abigail failed to
Handy
recognize her
thing.
own mother. Instead, she kept screaming in order to warn Alma away.
Think the one on my
Abigail's
way.
last words are proof of that.
Last thing Alma said was, oh wait.
What do with that?
My bad. Oh wait, Abigail. You know, I misread the words. Something is wrong with me today. My bad.
After the murder, Alma tried to guide her child's soul. The proof of that is on this card.
Guide her daughter's soul was the sigil.
This is likely what Mrs. Bowen witnessed. But Alma thought she had failed to save Abigail's soul. In order to guide the soul to its rightful place, Alma thought the sigil needed to be applied before death. So she made careful preparations for Joseph's murder.
Huh.
The
Yo,
evidence
what's
of
this
that is
business
shown
about
in this
Joseph
card.
killing her? Benzodiazepine in the wine.
Yes, but this plan failed to work. Joseph woke from the pain and struggled with her in a panic. This card tells us the evidence of that. Alma wore the mask and fur again to kill her husband. That's why Joseph didn't know it was Alma attacking him.
Oh,
He desperately caught her hand, resisting her.
no.
And in the ensuing struggle, they fell, stabbing Alma.
Oh, okay, so that means
When Joseph removed his attacker's mask, he realized...
he killed his wife. Okay.
It was first thought that both cases had the same murderer. But with so many mysteries solved, I know that can't be. This is the card with proof of the reason why that is. I can't mess around anymore. It's time to get serious.
Ah. That's so sad. And that had been done by the same killer. The killer. Well, I thought that other killer would have been it.
Might help if you read the cards. Are you sure it's not other killer?
I thought I hit other killer. I did
You-
hit. I hit other killer. Even if Alma did kill, she couldn't have killed herself.
I'm pretty sure that's the card.
But that ain't it. I just
Are you
got,
sure you didn't click on the one behind it or something?
No, I got other killer. Usually you see what you got before you hit OK.
That is the right card, though.
Okay, watch I get another strike.
I can't mess around anymore. It's time
Yeah,
to get
I
serious.
totally got a strike for that.
Okay, then try showing one of the other cards.
Up and fly. Yeah, this is could not have been done by the same killer. Okay,
Yes. After
so it was
Alma's death,
the mask,
someone
the mask,
erased
the
evidence
mask,
of her guilt.
the mask.
No matter how it was done, it couldn't have been Alma. And so the truth of this card is brought to light.
Oh, well, that's a really stupid way of setting it up.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
person wanted to hide Alma's crimes. First, her costume was destroyed in the fireplace. The weapon she used was hidden within a clock in the house. Another knife was used to make Alma seem like a victim. This card shows who took this effort to exonerate Alma.
The person who most likely did the things that Alma could not have done, yeah, it was definitely Joseph.
Joseph knew Alma was not a woman who could commit murder. Her bizarre acts were a result of her brain tumor. Even then, she still loved her husband and cared about him. Her final words are proof of that.
Joseph, my love. I'm sorry. I can't save you.
This is the truth behind how her life's light was put out.
I ended up getting so many strikes during that last bit.
Now, aren't you glad that this case wasn't at all messed up or anything?
Oh, I'm glad it wasn't messed up or anything. I thought it was like,
Yes. I was just thinking about
what's the
visiting.
word? Very Satan talk.
Alright, I'll be there soon.
Will you be all right? If you think there's any danger.
Trish, what do you think love is? A true love in which each thought of the other to the end. That may well have been the integral part of this case.
The next one will drive me nuts. Yeah!
Oh, I love the next case.
Ah. How many cases are there to
It's
solve?
any good. Alma always coffee.
Spoilers.
Oh.
Thank you.
My wife. She was the best companion a man could hope for. Even when
Oh,
I
I have
was
3 more.
stubborn or
Fantastic.
angry, she still loved me.
I just want to know how many cases
Mr.
I got.
Parker, it's my duty to uncover the truth.
I understand.
You loved her. Even if you'll be misunderstood and branded a killer, you wanted to hide the fact that Alma tried to kill you.
I'd be better off if she had killed me. There's absolutely no way she'd kill me without a cause. She must have had some reason for what she did. Please, if it ends like this, Alma will be known as a lunatic. You have to find out what truly happened to my wife. Please.
Yes, I will. That's my duty.
Oh, hey. Remember this? Hey, you know, remember this whole talk of super viruses? That's been going around with Trauma Center and everything? I bet that she went crazy like Adele. She got infected by guilt.
Oh, there you are, Dr. Kimishima. I was looking for you.
I see. What do you want?
I have the report from the Oxford autopsy.
Tell me all about it, right now.
Right. Her brain tumor was kind of, well, strange.
Strange? Could you be any more vague? Were you actually present at the autopsy?
Well, yes, but it was a condition I've never seen. The tissue around the tumor was black. Nobody knows why.
Black? The same as with Veronica. Remove that tumor. I'll have a friend at Resurgam check it.
A friend of Resurgam.
And I want the death certificate made by the end of the day.
You want me to do all that?
No excuses. Get to it right now.
I'm on it.
Veronica's death, an old woman losing her mind, What in the world is going on?
Alright, I guess that's when the Circum starts kind of getting involved in these things. Crime of passion. Yeah, we got... Okay, so before we do the next step, we got another first response. We got another endoscopy to do. Yeah, a first response and an endoscopy. We're gonna do that. Oh, you gonna be around tomorrow?
Possibly.
Okay. If you are, then we could go ahead and get that done tomorrow. More first response with more thrilling first response, and more Jimmy rustling endoscopy.
You've got that one coming up.
Yeah, that Jimmy, endoscopy is Jimmy rustling. It's Jimmy rustling. I know you never had any trouble with endoscopy, but I've been having trouble with it as a Jimmy rustler.
Next one will be fun times, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to my secret tunnel Jimmy rustling. Anyway, thank you all for watching the stream. This will be your boy Jub signing out, and Gus is gonna have to go to sleep because he's been falling half asleep half the time, the whole time.
So I'm gonna have to eat first.
All right, eat. Endoscopy 5 is so funny. Yeah. Not have to eat a rock in which we have to, pull it out. Anyway. Whoop!